Hello, welcome. This is your zodiac readings for Wednesday, Thursday. I don't know what's going on today. I think that's better. Right. Yeah, so if you know your astrology chart, obviously you might relate to a few of the different messages. And we're just going to go through all the zodiac signs for the next 48 hours, okay? Yeah, for Wednesday, Thursday. And it is the new moon eclipse in Aries, so get ready. You may find yourself ending some old habits that you've had. You may find yourself acting a little bit out of character. Don't worry if you do, because of the I guess it's just because of the fire energy and because it's super intense, because it is a full solar eclipse. And what else? Burning up karma, which is good because that's what we're here to do. And ending any sort of patterns or habits. Feel empowered, you know. That's a bit of eucalyptus that I'm just clearing. Trying to clear my focus today. It's probably because the energy is starting to ramp up. So I've got lemon balm tea with rose petals and a bit of lemon. Because lemon balm does not taste like lemon. Some of you may know that. Right, what I'm going to do, I'm going to use this lovely Brian Froud Oracle. I've decided to use that to just as a card to do with, like, you know, how's your mental health doing, like, or your state of mind. Perhaps maybe you might prefer me to say it in that way. What is your state of mind? I don't care. I call it mental health. Like, some people have got a thing about it, but we've all got mental health. You could call it the health of your ego. You've got a very unhealthy, well, I don't think the ego is ever healthy, to be fair, but that is your mental health, basically. Some people have a very dense ego, very, very heavy ego, like I had. And it's still fairly, you know, it's still quite, it's eased up a lot, but it's, you know, on a bad day or when I'm hormonal, you know. Right, now you've got here this deck for relationship messages, blunt truth deck for the what are they thinking message, yeah, and we just see what comes through, don't we? And sometimes it's about the person you've been thinking about, and sometimes spirit might surprise you and it might be somebody else that you're not expecting. We're going to use the unicorn deck by Diana Cooper for our messages from our spirit guides. I'm not a big fan of Diana Cooper, I always say that, but and I don't resonate with a lot of the way she works, but I do. The artwork on this is stunning. I think I've shown it a couple of times, but I just love the artwork on it, so I'm sticking with it. I know my ego doesn't really want that deck, but it must have come to me for some sort of reason. Okay, and then we're going to use the fortune telling deck just because I think it is useful to well, just see, you know, what message we get for each star sign, anything about the future, okay? I mean, there's all sorts of cards in here. They're not all good. some of them haven't got the best messages. Right, okay. Let's go into Taurus then. Enough talking, enough introducing. You got balloons here, you might see. That was because it was my daughter's birthday over the weekend. Right. So Taurus, if you've got Taurus anywhere in your chart, you may resonate with this message. Ooh, throwing yourself into something. Throwing yourself into something. Boom. That's your state of mind. You're ready. You're just ready to throw yourself into something now. Oh, wow. It's a gift. This is actually a gift. Spirit is bringing you something, and that's why they want you to just dive in. Okay, let's have a look at your love relationship message. Karmic. Oh, notice the karmic lessons in this situation. I'm sure you do. Okay, I'm sure you do. I'm sure you understand that. Maybe now it is time to throw yourself into something because you've learnt your karmic lessons, you've burnt some karma off, and now you are definitely ready to move forward, Taurus. Yeah, it's a new beginning, right? And this full moon could be, it's not full moon, sorry, new moon, could be a little bit unsettling because you don't really know what you're going into, but you are very accepting of where you're at in your life. You're very accepting. You've come to a lot more acceptance energy, which means that you're more peaceful now. You know, your mental health is actually better because you are now ready, like I said, to throw yourself into something new. You may find it a little bit confusing at times because everything is all new to you, Taurus. And you're not really clear what this is all going to pan out like or look like. But it is a gift. You're being told it's a gift, right? Your person's definitely moving forward, okay? They've got 10 of Swords energy. They've got 6 of Swords energy. This is all about them moving forward. They're doing better than you might have expected. You might have been worried about this person or thought the worst, you know, that they might go really into some sort of crisis or whatever. But actually, they're doing all right, okay? They do think about you, or somebody is thinking about you, and they do actually still have very good vibes for you. You probably know that as well, but is it enough? I don't think it has been enough. I mean, I think you're still confused really about what their intentions were or could be, and you sort of basically feel now, you know, I think done. You know, this person's going to have to really step forward and really show you something amazing for you to consider anything further. And at this point in time, I feel you're being given a gift from Spirit to just dive into something new. You know, you might feel a bit triggered, but if you just stay calm, everything's going to settle down for you. Your spirit guides are saying soul healing. Align with your essence. See your true colours. Okay, so this is about you coming back to your true essence, which is what I'm talking about all the time because it's what I'm doing. You know, we get so caught up in a version of ourselves, but is it the true version? Is it who we really are? And I think this is where Taurus is now. You're really ready to dive deep into who you really are, and it's a very healing experience for you. It is a gift, and your spirit guides are really helping you to basically crack it now. Because once you're your true self, you will align to everything that is truly meant for you. So this is a good time for Taurus. Okay, so we're going to go into Virgo. Just have a little drink. Okay, so let's see about Virgo's state of mind then. What's coming up for Virgo here? Oh, the pook. Okay, so this is quite cool. Right, in some ways, you know, on some days you're noticing negatives, but then on the other hand, you're noticing positives. Your state of mind is actually pretty good at the moment because you can kind of notice the good and the bad and the bad and the good, and you can kind of switch things around in your mind, and that's what you're in the process of doing. You're basically switching things around. So instead of, whereas previously you might have seen everything as very negative, you've now got the ability to take things from the higher perspective, the higher mind, and actually genuinely see the opportunities and the, you know, the growth and just everything that is good in situations that you might not have been able to spot before. So yeah, your mental health could be a bit mixed at times, but generally it's quite good, it's quite powerful here. The relationship message you've got is reciprocate. Okay, so express shared feelings, reciprocate. Okay, so somebody needs to reciprocate with you for you to proceed with something. If they don't reciprocate, you'll be able to find good in other situations for yourself. Oh, your future card is house. So you may be going to somebody's house, or somebody may be coming to your house, or there may be something significant about a house, okay? Interesting. House. I do keep referring to the home as coming home to the self, because that is another symbol of the house, the home. And it's like, you know, the home within. You're coming home. Your mental health's definitely pretty good. It's improving all the time. And you are quite at home with yourself, because you're saying that you expect energy to be reciprocated. And if it's not, you're prepared to just kind of do whatever you want to do, because you're within your own home. You're centered in yourself. So there's multiple meanings to that message. Okay, so there's a lot of healing going on, because the Three of Cups does represent healing. It also represents good news and celebrations. Joyful energy. Okay, so you're feeling good, and you've got the death to rebirth. This new moon, right, is going to help you. This new moon eclipse is going to definitely help you totally end some of the negative viewpoints or patterns that you were stuck in. And it's very healing for you. It's a very good time for you, Virgo. Anyone or any situation has to now be aligned, and it has to feel like home, and it has to be reciprocal energy. You may even feel like you're retreating into your own home a lot, because it's like, look, you know, I need a two-way street. If I'm not getting that, you know, I'm better off retreating within my own home. I'm doing loads of that. Right, your person. Okay, there's somebody here with the King of Pentacles energy. All right. The other card that just struck me was another card that flipped over. So I'll show you that one. It's the Eight of Swords. Somebody's conflicted, and it makes them obstructed. Okay. Makes them very stuck. Okay. But you've also got here a King of Pentacles, right, who's very steady and mature with a lot to offer. Let's see what this person's thinking. I don't know if it feels like two different people, but, or it could be somebody who's stuck in their own head, but they've got the potential to be a real giver if they so choose. But somebody is seeing signs about you everywhere. Somebody's thinking about you a hell of a lot, Virgo. Okay. Somebody's thinking about you. Right, let's have a look at your spirit guide message. Your personal unicorn. Excuse me, I've come over all hot. I don't know why. I think it's, I don't know what that is. There's no reason for that. I'm not hormonal, in case you're wondering. Okay, your personal unicorn. Bathe in pure love. Maybe it's spirit doing it to me for some reason. Because there's absolutely no reason for me to come over hot. Eight of Swords. Somebody conflicted, stuck, obstructed. They see signs about you everywhere. They're getting hot. It's like they're getting hot. They're getting stressed. They want to off it. They feel really torn. That's what it is. This person feels really torn. They can see you moving on. They can see you having fun, especially the next couple of days. That's what this is. I was so hot. I was like, oh. It's because I didn't really understand that message. I was thinking it was two different people. I think Spirit was trying to say to me, no, Kerry, it's not two different people. This is the same person. They can see Virgo moving on. Your personal unicorn. Bathe in pure love and stay open to unicorn magic. So they want you to stay open to divinity. Your spirit guides are basically keeping you very open to a higher aligned energy, so that you move forward into this, like, you know, like I said, a much better flow, a much more reciprocal energy. You're seeing things in a more positive way. You're healing. You're ready to move forward, you know. So this person, I think they're starting to panic, and I think that's why I felt all flushed, because I was like, oh, that was... Sometimes I know I can get a bit flushed if I'm, I don't know, sort of a bit got a problem, but I feel fine. So I was thinking, I don't understand what that is. Yeah, if somebody's getting in a bit of a state over you, that's for sure. They are. Maybe this new moon eclipse is going to trigger them a bit. Okay, let's go into Capricorn. Capricorn, okay? That was so interesting. Right, your state of mind. You're getting deeper psychic intuitions and messages from spirit because you've got the moon's daughter, okay? So you're going to be getting signs. Your mental health's improving because you're actually getting more in tune and in touch with yourself, more in tune and touch with spirit and what spirit is trying to teach you or guide you towards. Okay, so be patient. And also we've got the new moon, and this is a card with the moon in it. So this next 48 hours could be very pivotal for you in terms of your healing. Okay, let's see about your relationship message. Oh, free will. And that card was, I landed on that card and it was already being shown. I don't know why, because they're all that way around. So that's obviously meant for you. The path you take is up to you. Well, it kind of is. It kind of is. I mean, we do have a certain amount of free will, but because of karmas from past life, some doors will just never open, no matter how hard we try to push those doors. But they're sort of saying that in some situation in your life right now, Capricorn, you do have a bit of free will here. And if you do want to proceed or... Sorry, excuse me. That's really annoying. If you do want to pursue something, you can. God, maybe this tea's not agreeing with me. I don't know. I had to think it before I had it. My voice is clearing something. Freaking hell. Sorry. Throat chakra. You know, it might be that you need to have a conversation with somebody, right? I feel like I'm getting a lot of physical symptoms here. And I don't normally. It's really weird. I'm not really a physical reader, but I've got... If you watched the reading before, I come over all hot. So I can only say Spirit is trying to get me more physical here in this reading. So, Capricorn, what I'm being shown, if you're not getting annoyed with me, is somebody needs to open up, either you or somebody else. But there needs to be some communication. It's got to be, because that throat chakra was just driving me nuts. There needs to be communication. Now, you've also got somebody here with bad health, okay? Right? So, what do I want to say? I don't know. What do I feel? I feel I am being shown more mental health than physical, right? And I do feel somebody connected to you could have quite bad mental health. Signs. I think as well, somebody could be bad for your health. Somebody or a group of people could be bad for your health. It's like Spirit is trying to give you a sign. They're trying to say, look, it's up to you. Do you want to go down this road? You can go down that road, but if you keep going down that road, is it going to be good for your health? That's what I feel they're saying. Because if you keep pushing something at the moment, it probably won't be good for your health. This is a new beginning for you. I think you're going to decide over this new moon to put something behind you and move forward with soul family, with people that do make you feel joyful. This is your healing journey. This is a very deep journey. This is all about Capricorn getting in touch with yourself. And you can't keep pushing something or pursuing something. Is it going to make you feel good? That's what I feel. Is it worth it? Now, there is somebody connected to you, a high priestess, okay? And that person is very deep. Very, very deep and very private, and it's a feminine. This could be the person that's not very good for your mental health, I don't know. Or for some of you, it could be a helper. somebody they feel so much love for you. Oh, blimey. I think something's screwing with your head, quite frankly. It's going to mean different things to different people, okay? So you do need to take the cards as you resonate with them. As the cards come up, you can always ignore my voice if you feel like you can interpret them in a different way that is meant more for you. Because I find that with readers sometimes. I'm like, no, the cards are perfect, but you're not interpreting them exactly how it's right for me. So that's fine. But for some of you, yes, there could be a high priestess, a very healing psychic individual who does really care about you, and they are part of your soul family and they are helping you to move forward. For others of you, I think there is a very private person who, although this person may really like you, is it doing your mental health any good? Is it maybe even doing your physical health good? For some of you, it might not even be doing your physical health any good. Your spirit guides are talking about a cosmic diamond. Diamond is supposed to be a very spiritual form. Spread hope and joy, illuminate the world. Look at that. So it is a very high vibrational energy, the diamond. They're healing you. They're taking you into rebirth, higher energies. I think they're saying to you, this is a time for you to tune in and raise your vibration. And it's really thinking about people or situations that just can bring you down sometimes. You know, just don't give it your time and energy, basically, is my opinion. Okay. But there could also be a feminine that is spiritual, who is a great help, who does genuinely care. You know, you could have two. Right, let's go into Aquarius. Right, Aquarius, state of mind. Let's see what happens in this reading. Because I've had 2 readings in a row where I've had very physical symptoms. So let's see what happens this time. Because it doesn't normally happen. It's kind of weird. Right, you've got spirit dancer, Aquarius. How lovely. What does this mean? Express yourself. You're very expressive. And we've got the new moon in Aries. And Aries is all about expression. You know, because the fire cannot be tamed. It has to express itself. So this is a 48 hours of you feeling very expressive, which is nice. Let's have a future card. Great fortune. My goodness. And it's funny because I was thinking, I don't normally pick this card second, but I'm just going to. Great fortune is coming upon you. Wow. That's amazing. There's a very creative energy that could be very, very abundant for you. Now, compromise is not submission. Okay, so Spirit is saying that at the moment you may have to make some compromises on certain things in your life because it's the timeline you're on, it's the trajectory you're on, okay? It's where your energy is right now. So you may have visions of what you would like, but what is actually happening in your reality right now is not at that place. And what they're saying is it's kind of because Spirit's working with you on other areas of your abundance and your expression and your creativity. So it's like, in a way, having to accept certain areas in your life might need a form of compromise at the moment, because once you've expressed everything, once you've really become your true essence, your true self, your true energy, then of course, yes, your reality will start reflecting more the things that you want. So at the moment they're working on your abundance and your creativity. Relationships may be more of an area where you need to compromise at the moment. I know it's annoying. Oh, I totally understand. Look, next 48 hours are very good news for you. You are getting some kind of wish fulfilled. You're going to be very, very happy because you're sort of realising you are blessed. You are in a good position, really. Yeah. And also very passionate about a new path. Some of you, all right, you may really fancy someone, okay? You may be very attracted to somebody. But what I want to say to you is this is like a new beginning of something in your life that you feel very passionate about. You could be feeling very creative about, you're very excited, throwing yourself into it. You know, just be careful not to spread yourself too thin or get distracted. Really stay on task with this. But yeah, this is really going to make you feel joyous and happy. I feel a lot of happiness the next 48 hours for Aquarius. You're moving into abundance energy. Things are happening for you. You've got somebody here connecting to you that sees a golden opportunity with you. They've got here the Ace of Pentacles. It's the very beginnings of something that could actually seriously make a lot of money. Because Ace of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups, which is like, out of all the cups, that's the one that's kind of like material abundance. It's very interesting. Oh my God, I'm focused on work. Okay, so this could be two things. You could be coming into contact with somebody that wants to offer you an opportunity with money, right? Whatever, take that however you will. And this could be a very abundant opportunity to work with this person or collaborate or come together with somebody here, because it could be very abundant for both of you. Could be a very good thing. The other hand is that Spirit is working on your abundance levels and they're working on your life purpose, and that's the area, and your relationship side has to sort of go to the back burner a little bit at the moment. And the person you like, who you're very attracted to, you know, they're equally being shown by Spirit that they have to focus on their life purpose at the moment too. So it could be like that, right? Your Spirit guides are saying prepare for rapid spiritual growth and be ready for opportunities. See, they're definitely working on Aquarius at the moment in terms of your vibration, in terms of opportunities, in terms of your purpose. And there's something very exciting in the pipeline here that is happening very quickly, very soon. Okay, it's going to invigorate you. It's going to make you feel like a lot more aligned to your true essence. So very nice. Okay, so we're going to go into Gemini. Okay, Gemini for what have we got here? Wednesday, Thursday, this new moon. Okay, so your state of mind. Oh, honesty. How cute. I love this card. I love that little fellow. Be honest with yourself, okay? Be honest with yourself. No point in lying to yourself. Be real with yourself. Or maybe you've got to be honest with somebody else. Take that however that resonates, okay? Oh, let's just pick a relationship card. I nearly went headlong into the reading then. Compromise. Oh, so there's something here to do with compromises needed. So maybe there is a relationship issue and you need to be honest with each other and then make some sort of compromise, right? Alternatively, it could be all about you, and it's like you need to be more honest with yourself and you need to find a compromise with yourself to do with something that you are doing. You know, growth happens gradually and we have to sort of, you know, sometimes make compromises for ourselves so that we can move forward in a, you know, doable, realistic way. So it means we kind of like have to make certain compromises, or you know, it doesn't mean you're giving things up, it doesn't mean you're changing your mind, it just means that you're trying to reach the highest vibration that you can at the moment by making a compromise. Okay, you've got the card here, house. So this could be something to do with a house connected to you, Gemini, in your future, right? Looks like a very nice house. Can also represent you coming home to your true self and not being, you know, not projecting an image anymore, but actually being your true self, because I do see this, the home as the self. Okay, it's coming home to self. But for some of you, there could be something to do with you visiting a house, or somebody visiting your house, or a new home, something like that on the horizon. Justice, legal issues being sorted, the world. Wow. okay, this new moon could be very big for you, Gemini, because it is supposed to be about breaking karmic patterns, and you've got the Justice card to the world. You are definitely going to be seeing something from the higher mind on this next 48 hours on this new moon. You could be breaking old habits. You could be seeing things from a much higher perspective. Something could also be coming to a completion, to an end. Decisions. It could be decisions being made. Whatever it is whatever decision's being made, whether you're making a decision and seeing something from a higher mind, or a decision's being made for you, it seems to be in your favour. Your person is moving forward, right? Your person is moving forward. And they've got a good energy flow, because I just saw the Six of Pentacles. And the Chariot card is a good energy flow. It's fast progress. They've passed the next 48 hours, they're passing some sort of initiation, spiritually speaking, which is good for them. Probably propels them into a higher frequency. They've got the card here, I'm ignoring other people. This person's not really messing about. I would say this person is really focused on their path and their progress, right? Because the Chariot is all about progress as well. Mirroring you, because you've got progress the next 48 hours. You're making some kind of realization or some kind of completion. You're either making a decision or a decision is being made for you. Something's going on. It's definitely about new beginnings that are much healthier and better. And your spirit guides are saying, act with honour and integrity and speak your truth. Cosmic Sapphire. Act with honour and integrity and speak your truth. So they're definitely, your spirit guides are definitely guiding you to a higher vibration here. So it's very nice. Very, very nice energy for Gemini. Right, let's see what we get for Libra. Libra. Okay, let's see what state of mind is for Libra the next 48 hours. New moon in Aries. Wednesday, Thursday. Right. There's a great force of energy here, okay? But it's in reverse. They're sort of saying to you, just take things slow. Because there's a potential, that is a huge energy. So to have a huge energy like that, I mean, that's massive. So something must be going on for you. Something must be going on for you at the moment to get that card. I feel Spirit is just saying, don't worry. Like, just chill. Like, if you notice in your own mind something is seriously shifting for you, don't freak out. Don't try to think about it. Just plod along gently and slowly and allow this change in your mind to happen. I feel like you could be really changing. New beginnings. Yeah, look forward to a new beginning. That's it. That's confirmation. Okay, so you're not imagining it. This is a new beginning. This is all changing for you. So just keep it chilled. Keep it chill, baby. Because we did say that this new moon's all about breaking karmic patterns, burning off old karma, and could feel a little bit nerve-wracking because you don't really know what your next chapter is going to be about. There's someone lurking around who was a thief or is a thief. Okay. So there you go. Take that however it resonates. You know, they could be an actual criminal, or they could be somebody that likes to take and doesn't really give too much. This 48 hours is very good news for you. It is about new beginnings. You're much more stable in yourself. This is very good news. You could receive a really good message. It's just really positive energy for Libra. Feeling a lot better in yourself. There's somebody connected to you who is very determined, okay? This person likes triumph. They like victory. Ooh. This person could be an air sign, but I don't like to put signs on people because they're not normally right. You watch any tarot channel and they do that, I always find they're wrong. Someone's determined to get back with you or something like that. Okay, I've seen the future with you. I want you by my side. I feel at the moment you're off on your own little adventure. I really do, and I think it's very good news for you. I think you're very wary of that person, and that's why you're just building a nice, stable, you know, energy around yourself and moving forward in your own happy way. Because I just think you don't know whether to trust that person. Okay, so your spirit guides are giving you the cosmic diamond, which is a very high vibrational frequency. As you can see, that's beautiful energy on that card. And they're raising you up. I mean, it is confirmation. This is what you probably sense. Spread hope and joy and illuminate the world. So you probably sense your frequency going up at the moment, and it's a bit like, whoa, this is kind of crazy. It's cool, but it's kind of crazy at the same time. And that's confirmation that, yes, they are raising your frequency. That's why you're feeling much happier and joyful in yourself. It's time. I don't know what your person's going to do. This person who is a thief. Because you could be riding two very different frequencies. So I'm not sure how they would get you back or get in your vicinity. I'm not sure. Watch this space. Right, let's go into Leo. Karmic. Notice the karmic lessons in this situation. Okay, so some sort of relationship has been holding karmic lessons for you, basically helping you to break karmic patterns so that you didn't keep repeating the same patterns that you have been stuck with. You know, like we repeat weirdly horrible relationship patterns we have with our parents or our caregivers, and we repeat those with intimate relationships as we get older. It's quite destructive that we do that, but it's what we've done in past lives, and we're stuck in a pattern and we keep repeating it with people. Even with friendships, do you know what I mean? It's like, oh, okay, it's the end of it. Look at that. Your state of mind, you're so done. You are so done with some of the patterns that you used to play out. You're so done. I think for some of you, you could be deciding to make some big changes, or you may have just made some big changes, you know, like give up your job, change your career, pull away from a relationship, decide to just be completely single for a really long time. I don't know. It could be anything, you know, and decide to commit yourself to a spiritual path. I just feel like Leo could be making really fundamental decisions about your life. Ignore the examples I've given because they might not apply to you, but they're just examples of major life changes that I feel Leo could be making at this time, because you're done with certain things. Now, great fortune is upon you. Why does that happen? Because when we break karmic patterns, we are no longer holding ourselves out of alignment with spirit, okay? And that's not good because it won't bring you abundance. So because you're breaking karmic patterns, you are now bringing yourself into alignment with spirit, okay? And that, therefore, abundance is flowing to Leo. Money's coming in here for you, all right? Well, money's coming from lots of different places. Knight of Pentacles, okay? Knight of Pentacles, money coming in from multiple sources because you're committing to source, you're committing to yourself, yeah? Knight of Pentacles is a commitment card. Eight of Pentacles, you become an expert at something and it's very lucrative, it's very good. Your person, Queen of Pentacles, my God, you could be teaming up with somebody that also does well with money later on in life, okay? Let's be quite a stable person as well. Somebody's saying that I will see you sooner than you think. Maybe. Your paths may cross with somebody, but you are so focused. Wow. There's such drive coming here from Leo. It's incredible. Your personal unicorn. Bathe in pure love and stay open to unicorn magic. There's a pivotal energy around you because you're so done with things. You've burnt some karma off. You're not going to repeat patterns that you kept repeating. This is such a powerful new moon eclipse for Leo, for people that I'm seeing in this soul family, because that blew me away, that reading, really. So just keep believing in the magic because something amazing is happening for you. Okay, so let's go into Aries. Aries for the next 48 hours. Wednesday, Thursday, new moon eclipse. Aries, undressing of a salad. Okay, deconstructing things. Boom. Okay, things are not going to stay the same. Okay, things are not going to stay the same. They are going to change. You are in that process right now, I feel. Your relationship message. Happy couples understand each other. Understanding. Okay. There has to be a certain level of understanding. Otherwise, you don't have a relationship. You know. Or, but it might not be to do with relationships. If you've had issues to do with family or work or life purpose, there's something key there about there needs to be an understanding, you know. You need to have resonance, some sort of harmony. So there's that something's being deconstructed, has to be deconstructed. Oh my God, look at this. Imprisonment. Somebody feels very stuck or trapped, okay? Or maybe you felt very stuck or trapped. Somebody's stuck or trapped. My goodness. That's interesting, isn't it? That's a really... Somebody could be making the wrong decisions. You're making the right decisions. You are deconstructing things. I think you know you have to have understanding or resonance or harmony for a situation to proceed. Because if you don't have that, it's not in alignment. How can it proceed if it's not in alignment? Whatever this is in your life. It could be to do with love and relationships. You've got the Page of Cups. You know, you're falling in love with yourself. You're really looking within. You're really looking at your true nature and your energy and saying, do you know what? This is what I need to do for myself. I need to be me. I need to understand myself better. Certain things need to change. Temperance, more harmonious, more balanced, more neutral. There's less addiction energy. That imprisonment. It could be that you just felt stuck for ages, but now you're just making such strides, such breakthroughs. Everything's changing. You've released yourself. But alternatively, you know, your person could be... well, your person's got Six of Wands. Okay. Let's pick a message, because the Six of Wands typically means victory. It is a good card. It can indicate somebody that slips into a bit of ego. I wonder whether this person's sort of like... They're very confident. I will see you sooner than you think. Oh, yikes. You're going to have to take these cards how they resonate, because you might be able to understand the imprisonment card, because that could mean very different things to different people. Like some of you could have actually been in a situation with somebody who has been in prison. You know, and you're coming into contact here with somebody that does very well at work. They're very confident. They're confident that they're going to see you. Okay. The main thing to grasp from this, Aries, is you are tuning in to your true nature. You're not changing yourself for anyone. You're getting a much better balance. And you're balancing your spiritual with your physical better. and you're really lining up to a more sensitive, understanding type of relationship or situation in your life. Oh, that card keeps coming through. Let's pick the next one. I'm a bit bored with that card. It is the personal unicorn card, which is a nice card because it does mean that you need to stay open to magic. So, you know, something magical could be happening. So just stay open, right? Don't close off. I am presence. Expand your stellar gateway. I am that I am. I like that. I like that because you are tuning into yourself with this Page of Cups. You know, you're exploring things that excite you. You're feeling more joyful about life. You're, you know, it's a new chapter for you, and you're kind of getting in touch with the true you. I am that I am is the true you. It's your true spiritual essence. So you're tapping into spirit as well. You could be really tapping into spirit and feeling spirit a lot closer. You could feel your vibration a lot higher. That's very good. Okay, let's go into Sagittarius. Sagittarius for the next 48 hours, Wednesday, Thursday, new moon. Your state of mind. They are saying to stay grounded. Try not to keep thinking about things. Try not to be too much in the mind. I know it's easier said than done. It does take a lot of persistence, but it's worth it, because if you are too ungrounded and you keep thinking too much about something, it's going to drive you nuts. Oh dear. It's not funny, really, when that's happening. They're talking about you healing, revitalise your heart. Lovely. So that's good. So grounding you, healing you. Community. Oh, nice. Nice. So soul family. You're around better energies. You're aligning your energies, who you're around. So you know who your soul family are. You've got the World card, a completion and a new beginning. So there is a completion of something here which will serve you and it will help. It's because you're moving to a higher vibrational frequency. So you've got a new beginning. And it may feel a little bit exciting, but it may feel a little bit nerve-wracking, but you kind of know it's the right thing to do. And you're sort of pleased overall. You've got your soul family behind you. You're doing a lot of healing. The only thing you've got to do is keep yourself grounded. By that, I mean stay very present in the present moment. Try not to keep allowing the mind to project into the future all the time, because that will drive you nuts and it isn't funny. You're dealing here with somebody that's got depression. They could be quite private. They could get quite triggered quite easily. But you're doing really well. Somebody is sorry. They're apologising. Somebody made a mistake. They see you moving on. I see you moving on. They know you've got good people around you anyway. Ascension flames. Merge with the light. Ignite the keys and the codes. So your spirit guides are, I mean, with that card and the world, you know, this is very healing time for Sagittarius. They're going to be activating new codes in you, bringing in lights for you over this next 48 hours, this new moon eclipse. So get ready. Somebody is sorry for what they've done, but it doesn't really matter too much, because I just think you're so healing yourself, and you're just making great strides at the moment, Sagittarius. It may be that you can't really get back with that person, whoever they are. You know, it feels like their vibration's a bit low, to be honest. Right, let's go into, but you know, you don't know, you don't have to take my word for it. Your state of mind then, Scorpio. Very beautiful here. This is an energy of excitement. It's a little sylphy. excitement, creativity, busy, busy, busy. Busy, busy, busy. Let's have a look at your relationship message. Happiness. Unlock the doors to happiness. Yeah, there is happiness here. This is very, very excitable energy I'm getting here for Scorpio the next 48 hours. How nice. We like a bit of excitement, don't we, sometimes? Oh, blimey. My God. Okay, something's over. Got the coffin. I quite like the Gothic symbols because I have got very Gothic. Yeah, this is, look at that. Something is over. Something is over. And you're excited. I think you've known for a while this thing was over. It could be anything. It doesn't have to be a relationship. Doesn't have to be a person. But something is soon to be over. And this is you now very excited and inspired. Whatever it is, it couldn't be brought back from the dead. Didn't matter what anyone does. Okay. You are very happy. You could be attracted to somebody new. Right? You could be attracted to somebody new. Dark hair, maybe. A younger lover. But maybe they're not younger. They just look younger. I don't know. But you've got 2 of Cups as well. That's why I do think it could be a potential soulmate here for Scorpio. Kindred spirits. Empress. Somebody who's ready for a new beginning with you. Ooh, very nice. Let's see what this person's thinking. You could be feeling very, very happy and excited. Oh, somebody's ready for a fresh start. So maybe this person went through an ending as well with that coffin card. Perhaps they had some sort of ending. It's like, nah, this ain't going to come back from the dead. Whoever you're connecting with, they will not be affected by a past situation. This is somebody that has moved on from their past. They know it's over. It's dead in the water. There's no exes lurking about that you need to worry about or anything like that. You've got the I am presence. Expand your stellar gateway. I am that I am. Brilliant. Because that means you are in the divine flow of source, totally aligned to spirit. And I tell you, your presence is powerful at the moment, Scorpio. No wonder you feel happy. This is something else. So yeah, watch this space, Scorpio. Right, let's go into Pisces. Let's see your state of mind over the next 48 hours. How is Pisces feeling next 48 hours? Oh, having a bit of fun. Could be a bit naughty or a bit fun here. Oh, blimey. Let's see what else is going on. That's funny. Curiosity. Learn to be curious about each other, yeah. So, something quite exciting going on here, potentially. Something's caught your eye or caught your interest. And you're quite, yeah, you know, I think you're quite interested in something. In doing something or meeting someone or whatever it is. This looks quite cool. Ooh, pathway, distant horizons. You are on the pathway now. You are on a pathway, a magical pathway. It was a distant horizon for you for quite some time. And you thought, will I ever get there? Well, hallelujah, you are there, Pisces, you are there. I think you are finally at a point in your life where you can be at peace and you can explore. I feel like you've been freed of a lot of karma. You've broke a lot of chains of karma and you've worked through a lot. You've released a lot. You've done a lot of purging. I know we all have, but you have. And I feel like you are now on the pathway forward to sort of just taking life as it comes and, you know, just enjoying things without feeling so frightened or stressed. So, Now, there is a bit of temptation going on. Like I said, you could have a bit of a naughty energy. Devil card. Now, there's two messages here. You may in the past have felt very controlled by someone with a masculine energy. You may have felt very stuck. It wasn't a good energy. You're now moving into a much more positive energy with Three of Cups. This is very healing energy. This is soul family energy. This is joyful energy, and it's celebrations, it's happiness, good news. Okay. So you're breaking away from lower vibrations. You could have a little bit of temptation going on as well. Well, you know, I think you're free to do whatever it is you do, you know. I think you are sort of free to a certain degree. Or let's just pick your person's cards. Sorry, I was rushing ahead to the spirit guide card there. Pisces person. Oh, your person's a bit fed up. Your person's a bit fed up. Maybe they don't feel they've got any control over you anymore. Maybe things just aren't really picking up for this person. It's like they can't replace, something's not replaceable easily, and they're kind of a bit gutted. Blimey. There's definitely somebody here that's tempted by you. I want to date you. They're fed up. They want things to pick up. Okay, if they don't want to date you, say like you're married or you're in a long-term relationship, there's somebody that could have regrets about what happened with you. They realise that you were totally irreplaceable and they made a massive mistake and their life hasn't really moved forward. Alternatively, you know, this could be somebody that you know who's like a friend or something else going on, a family member who's a bit fed up. They could be tempted the next couple of days into a situation, you know, and things could actually pick up for them. I don't know, it could be a bit naughty, fun. It might not be romance, but there is something going on here for somebody, definitely. There's temptations for somebody there, as well as for you. But I think you're more in the realms to follow some desires, but in a kind of chilled out, happy kind of way. The freedom of truth, communicate honestly and be who you truly are. That's what they're reminding you. I don't feel you're in an addictive type of energy or a painful type of energy. I really feel Pisces totally moving on from those chains of pain and chains of addiction or stuff like that. I feel Spirit is just giving you such an influx of healing and light and spiritual healing. Communicate honestly, the freedom of truth, be who you truly are. And that's the thing, I think Pisces, it's like you've found yourself and you're just living life now as it comes and you're very free. Your spirit guides are empowering you to just, you know, keep moving forward in your true essence, you know. That's it. You don't need to impress anyone or change the way you are. That person, there is definitely somebody there. I think personally they're thinking about you, or they're thinking about somebody and they want things to pick up. So let's see what happens. They could get tempted. That person could definitely get tempted. Whether they reach out to you or they reach out to somebody else, I don't know. Let's see. Cancer. Next 48 hours. Wednesday, Thursday. Right, your state of mind, you're ready to move forward. You're ready to explore over the new moon, okay? Wednesday, Thursday, you're ready to explore. You're ready, you're just moving forward nicely. Very calmly. You're not rushing forward because you're addictive or crazy or because you're in pain. No, it's not like that. It's quite calm. Stability. There you go. That's confirmation, isn't it? Yeah, much more stable, much more solid, much more calm. This is totally different vibration to what we were on previously. Oh dear. I would not have described my energy as calm in any way, shape or form the last sort of 3 years. Well, coming up 4 years now. But it is now. They're talking about bad health, you know. It's like something was bad for your health, okay? And it's like they're saying that vibration that you were in, maybe there was a relationship you were in or a situation and it was bad for your health because it was a low vibration. And have you noticed how much your health is improving now? Your mental health and your physical health is improving because you're moving into higher vibrations at the moment. You're restructuring, you're in control of your life. It's down to you. And that's the great thing when you're not in a relationship. I mean, some of you might be in a relationship, but in any case, you're taking your power back. And it's a great feeling because you don't have to be beholden to other people. And you've got High Priestess. Okay, so I think a lot of the Cancerians in this soul family may be single at the moment. And, you know, it's a very, like, we're really aligning to spirit and we're really saying spirit comes first. You know, the only commitment in my life really is spirit because that is the source. That is my source. And if I'm committed to my source, you know, the flow is going to be much better for me, really. The High Priestess knows that. She knows, and that's why she commits herself to spirit first. Above anything else, she commits herself to spirit. And so she is the most holy card in the deck, you know, the most holy energy. You know, like they say, don't make money your god, don't make a person your god. There is only one source. And that's what the High Priestess knows. So Cancer, you know, this is very different now. This is a very different energy for Cancer. And we are committing ourselves and in control, taking our power back, living our life how we really do see it should be lived. Somebody's watching you. Somebody is watching you, thinking about you. Is that the person that was bad for your health? I don't know. I've got, my ear is popping. I've had such a physical reading today. I tell you, nearly, well, a lot of them, physical symptoms, and I never get physical. So spirit's doing something with me. But my ear is now ringing really loud for no reason. Because I don't have an ear problem. Somebody's, they want you to hear them, or, but then if they're not saying anything, how can you hear them? Look at that, I'm ignoring other people. That's confirmation that this person is not seeing anyone else. They're watching, they're thinking. Perhaps they're going to talk to you, perhaps they're going to communicate and you're going to hear them say something. Or maybe spirit's trying to say something to you and they're just saying, look, don't go there because that person was bad for you. Or that situation was bad for you. I don't know. All I can say, and I'm not trying to influence what you do, but all I can say is probably your energy is getting more powerful because you're more solid, you're more stable, you're moving forward very nicely, you're taking your power back. It's probably making you very attractive, you're very private at the moment, and so somebody probably is attracted to you, is looking at you, is wanting to communicate. Oh, look at this. Look for the signs. Pay attention and expect an answer. So that ear-ringing thing was a sign of something. Perhaps that will mean different things to you. Yeah, Spirit is basically saying they are going to send you a sign. And this sign is going to be heard by you. I do think it will be heard by you. That's probably why I could hear that ring. It will be loud. You'll know. You will get that sign and you will understand it because High Priestess. So that's the reason for Cancer. You're going to receive a sign. You're moving forward very, very nicely. You're moving forward very nicely. And there is somebody thinking about you, watching you. And you're going to get a sign about this person. And when you get this sign, it will make sense. And it will be the confirmation that you wanted. Okay. And this person could be anyone. It could be to do with work, friendship, love, anything. Okay. So you're going to receive a sign. I think that person is quite stuck. Okay. So that is the message. Thanks thanks for subscribing. Thanks for giving the video a thumbs up. If you want to book in for a reading, you can just contact me. And you can also buy my deck, and you can go on my website. The deck helps you reach a deeper state of consciousness because it takes you through all of the teachings on non-duality, if you want to call it that I have been following for nearly 4 years, well, definitely 3 years. And it's definitely helped deepen my level of consciousness. So that's why I put the deck together, to share them with you. And I am sending you lots of love and peace. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for sharing the channel as well. One love.